Life is defined by the choices we make. Our choices matter. They define who we are, who we become. Sometimes our ability to succeed, to overcome, to persevere is a choice. I chose to serve in the United States Marine Corps. I am a Marine. I deployed 3 times in the service of this nation. First, to Iraq. Second, to other countries in the Middle East. And third, to Afghanistan. Events that occurred in Afghanistan altered the course of my life. The morning of June 14th, 2012, my Special Operations Unit was in the Helmand province of Afghanistan. And while leading my team on patrol, I was shot by an enemy fighter. I fell over and felt a stinging, pulsing sensation in the center of my back. Attempted to pick myself up and continue to fight, but was paralyzed from the chest down. After months of physical therapy, my progress had reached a plateau, and I began to come to grips with the fact that my condition may be permanent. These types of injuries certainly affect your body, but they can also affect your mind and your spirit as well. Around that same time, I was informed that 3 of my friends still fighting in Afghanistan were killed in action. I trained alongside Captain Matthew Manukian, Gunnery Sergeant Ryan Jeske, and Staff Sergeant Sky Moat, and deployed to Afghanistan with them. Losing them reinforced the fact that my teammates, the men I was supposed to be leading, were still in harm's way. I felt isolated, anxious, and guilty. Guilty that I was unable to fulfill my duties of leading these men in combat. But losing Matt, Ryan, and Sky made me realize that I had opportunity. I had a choice of whether I would continue to fight to make this country great. I made the decision to live every day in a way that would make my team, my family, and my community proud. I took action. I researched innovative therapies and cutting-edge solutions for spinal cord injury and disease. And that's when I found ReWalk. Many of you know about ReWalk. Designed in Israel, it gives people like me with paraplegia and spinal cord injury the ability to walk again. ReWalk doesn't work with the ease of a wheelchair yet, but it's a game changer. Last spring, I traveled to Israel to meet the people behind ReWalk and others on the leading edge of medical research. I've seen how Israeli technology can change lives, how a nation willing to take risks can tackle the seemingly impossible. There are unique challenges facing the paraplegic community, many of which have no current solution. But in the spirit of the Israeli people, I plan to launch my own startup. And I draw inspiration from scientists like those I met at the Technion, Israel's Institute of Technology. With the right partners, I know that we can use technology to improve the quality of life for those with spinal cord injury and disease. Late last year, I retired from the Marine Corps. After 8 years of service, the time had come to move on. My retirement ceremony was an opportunity for my family, friends, and team who had played a role in my recovery to come together and celebrate. Because of ReWalk, because of Israel, I was able to leave the Marine Corps the same way I went in, on my own 2 feet. I stood and accepted the Bronze Star Medal and my retirement paperwork, and I stood to salute the American flag for the last time as a Marine officer. I've witnessed the Israeli people stand and rise above their challenges to make the entire world a better place. It's a nation that I'm beginning to understand and that I am honored to support. All over this conference, you see the declaration that this is Israel. Well, this is Israel, and I thank God for her existence. Thank you.